Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God in the singular, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. Yasin. YS. Now, before I go on to verse 2 here, I'd like to remind you that this has sort of a dun, 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 dun sort of beat, and Surah 32 also kind of is the little heart of the Quran, and the heart of the Quran is Surah 36 here. And it's one of the ones that really makes you say it its own way, sort of like a lullaby, very good for anxiety and people mourning and sort of tranquilizes oneself, but not, but not in a depressive way. Kind of fixes depression for some people, whether they believe it or not, hearing it or even understand it. Hearing it in Arabic. I swear by the instructive Quran that thou art one of the messengers of God to show the right way. This is a revelation of the Most Mighty, the Merciful God, that thou mayest warn a people whose fathers were not warned, and who live in negligence. Our sentence hath been justly pronounced against the greater part of them, wherefore they shall not believe. We have put yokes on their necks, which come up to their chins, and they are forced to hold up their heads. And we have set a bar before them, and a bar behind them, and we have covered them with darkness. Wherefore they shall not see. It shall be equal unto them, whether thou preach unto them, or do not preach unto them, but they shall not believe. But thou shalt preach unto him only who followeth the admonition, and feareth the merciful in secret. Wherefore bear good tidings unto him of mercy and honorable reward. Verily we will restore the dead to life, and will write down their works which they shall have sent before them, and their footsteps which they have left behind them. And everything do we set down in a plain register, propound unto them an example. Inhabitants of the city, when the apostles came thereto, when we sent to them two, but they charged them with imposture, wherefore we strengthened them with the third. And they said, verily, we are sent unto you by God. Or we are sent unto you. Now, don't be fooled here. This passage is not teaching about actual Christians like Paul and stuff. This is not. But it may be teaching about actual ones sent by Jesus to spread the word, but that's less likely. There's than some things, but that still remains a good explanation. So the by God, that's not part of the verse, which leaves that one open because Jesus isn't God. The inhabitants answered, Ye are no other than men, as we are, neither hath the merciful revealed anything unto you. Ye only publish a lie. They replied, Our Lord knoweth that we are really sent unto you, and our duty is only public preaching. So it's not the messenger sort of thing as with Muhammad and the believers. So this kind of refutes the idea that, oh, Jesus sent them, and no, that's not it at all. They said, Verily, we presage evil from you if ye desist not from preaching. We will surely stone you, and a painful punishment shall be inflicted on you by us. They answered, Your evil presage is only with yourself, although ye be warned. Will you persist in your errors? Verily, you are a people who transgress exceedingly. And a certain man came hastily from the farther parts of the city, and said, O my people, follow the messengers of God, follow him who demandeth not any reward from you, nor for these are directed. What reason have I that I should not worship him who hath created me? For unto him shall ye return. Shall I take other gods besides him? If the merciful be pleased to afflict me, their intercession will not avail me at all, neither can they deliver me. Then should I be in manifest error. Verily I believe in your Lord, wherefore hearken unto me. But they stoned him, and as he died, it was said unto him, Enter thou into paradise. And he said, Oh, that my people knew how merciful God hath been unto me, for he hath highly honored me. And we sent not down against his people after they had slain him an army from heaven, nor other instruments of destruction, which we have sent down on unbelievers in the former days. There was only one cry, and behold, they became utterly extinct. There's one cry, does it mention? No, it doesn't mention Gabriel. If it was one, say ha, shout. One shout, and they were all down. And behold, it became utterly extinct. Oh, the misery of men! No apostle come unto them, but they laugh him to scorn. Do they not consider how many generations have we destroyed before them? Verily they shall not return unto them, but all of them in general assemble before us. One sign of the resurrection, unto them is the dead earth. We quicken the same by rain, and produce thereout various sorts of grain, which they eat. We make therein gardens of palm trees and vines, and we cause springs to gush forth in the same, that they may eat of the fruits thereof, and the labor of their hands. Will they not therefore give thanks? Praise be unto him who hath created all different kinds, which the earth bringeth forth, and of their own species, and also the various sorts of things which they know not. The night also is a sign unto them. We withdraw the day from the same, and behold, they are covered with darkness, and the sun hasteneth to his place of rest. This is the disposition of the mighty, the wise God. And for the moon we have appointed mansions, until she return, like the old branch of a palm tree. It is not expedient that the sun should overtake the moon, neither doth the night outstrip the day, but each of these luminaries moveth in a particular orbit. And I think this is a verse that linguistically there's a letter in the middle, and sort of it's around there. I can't think of what verse it is at the second. It's also a sign unto them that they carry their offsprings in a ship filled with merchandise. There's there's a verse there. Can't think of which verse it is. Yeah, something about 40. It is a sign unto them that they carry their offspring in the ships filled with merchandise, and that we have made for them other conveniences like unto it whereon they ride. If we please, we drown them, and there is none to help them, neither are they delivered unless through our mercy, and that they may enjoy for a season, when it is said unto them, Fear that which is before you, and that which is behind you, that ye may obtain mercy. They withdraw from thee, and thou didst not bring them one sign of the signs of their Lord, but they turn aside from the same. And when it is said unto them, Give alms of that which God hath bestowed on you, the unbelievers say unto those who believe, Shall we feed him whom God can feed if he pleaseth? Verily, ye are no other than a manifest error, and that ye say, When will this promise, if ye speak truth? They will wait for one sounding of the trumpet, which shall overtake them while they are disputing together, and they shall not time to make any disposition of their effects, neither shall they return to their family. And the trumpet shall be sounded again, and behold, they shall come forth from their graves and hasten unto their Lord. They shall say, Alas for us, who hath awakened us from our bed? And mourning the dead, this is a good one, as well as afternoon and depression. So you see how theme-wise it makes sense, not just beat-wise. This is what the merciful has promised us. And to his apostle, and his apostle spoke the truth. It shall be but one sound of the trumpet, and behold, they shall all be assembled before us. On this day no soul shall unjustly No soul shall be unjustly treated in the least, neither shall ye be rewarded but according to what ye shall have wrought. On this day the inhabitants of paradise shall be wholly taken up with joy. They and their wives shall rest in shady groves, leaning on magnificent couches. There shall they have fruit, and they shall obtain whatever they shall desire. Peace, the words spoken unto the righteous by a merciful Lord. But he shall say unto the wicked, Be ye separated this day, O ye wicked, from the righteous. Did I not command you, O sons of Adam, that you should not worship Satan, because he was an open enemy to you? And did I not say, Worship me, this is the right way? And worship here can mean obedience, service, um, devotion. Worship me, this is the right way. But now hath he seduced a great multitude of you. Did ye not therefore understand? This is hell which you are threatened. Be ye cast into the same this day, to be burned for that which ye have been unbelievers. Now, it's easy to see how people can twist the words and say, oh, well, he's saying his own doctrine, and decide that they're going to worship Jesus or Mohammed or people that made their way into the Krishna story or one of the Buddhas or something, that when they talk about God, that's what is being said, or when they talk about something greater, people think they're talking about themselves. That ye have been unbelievers. On this day we will seal up their mouths. They shall not open them in their own defense. And their hands shall speak unto us, and their feet shall bear witness of that which they have committed. If we pleased, we could put out their eyes, and they might run with emulation in the way. And how should they see? And if we pleased, we could transform them into other shapes in their places. They should be found. And they should not be able to depart, neither should they repent. Unto whomever we grant a long life, him do we cause to bow down his body. Will they not therefore understand? We have not taught the art of poetry, nor is it expedient for him. This book is no other than an admonition and a perspicuous Qoran, that he may warn him who is living, and the sentence of condemnation will be justly executed on the unbelievers. Do they not consider that we have created for them, among the things which our hands have wrought, cattle, several kinds, of which they are possessors, and that we have put the same in subjection unto them? And oh, taught him. Yes, it's very specific. Taught an individual. Yeah, it's not for the prophets to have merely flowery speech or anything like that, let alone revelation. Do they not consider that we have created them among the things which our hands have wrought, cattle, of which they are possessors, and that we have put the same in subjugation under them? Some of them are for the riding, and some of them do they feed, and they receive advantages therefrom, and from their milk they drink. Will they not therefore be thankful? They have taken besides God, in hopes that they may be assisted, but they are not able to give them any assistance. Yet are they a party of troops ready to defend them. Let not their speech therefore grieve thee. We know that which they privately conceal, and that which they publicly discover. Doth not man know that we have created him of seed? Yet he is an open disputer, and he propoundeth unto us a comparison, and forgetteth his creation. And so what is the specific? Nutfa is the mixed male and female, so it's not just the male. Nutfa, is that what it said? Nutfa. Huh. Kind of like the Egyptian word nut. Nut, nuet, and other nueth, and such things as the weaver and whatnot. So it's beyond some sky goddess, that concept. So the Egyptian sheds light to this here, but that's not being implied here in the Arabic. Or yet behold, he is an open disputer, and he propoundeth unto us a comparison, and forgetteth his creation. He saith, who shall restore bones to life when they are rot? And answer, he shall restore them to life, who produced them the first time, for he is skilled in every kind of creation. Who giveth you fire out of the green tree, and behold, ye kindle from thence. Is it not he who hath created the heavens and the earth, able to create like unto them? Yea, certainly, for he is the wise creator. His command, when he willeth a thing, is only that he saith unto it, be, and it is. Wherefore praise be unto him, in whose hand is the kingdom of all things, and unto whom he shall return. Now, as much as I believed in this passage and the teachings involving Surah Yasin, it was a difficult one for me because it reminded me of who I was before I was Muslim, and I guess before I had fixed all that.